Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How's It Ale. It's Sunday night, which means it's trad beer night. And the beer we're going for tonight is again from Nottingham Brewery. It's the Warhammer Beer Month. It's this one. It is the Cherry Blitzer's Best. And Cherry Blitzer's Best is a stout with cherry in it, weighing at 4.4% ABV. And it says on the side of the bottle that it is a rich, smooth stout packed full of roasted malt and balanced with sweet, dark cherry flavour. And it's not for goblins. I remember back in the day that the Yorkie chocolate bar made statements that it's not for girls. Nowadays that wouldn't fly. I wonder if this would fly in the Warhammer world or not. Who knows? Anyway, not a lot else to be said on the bottle. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we think, shall we? So we are pouring into my Titanic goblet glass. And the pour is dark. See if we can get a bit of head going. I'm going to struggle to get a bit of head there. But that will do. That will do. So we have got a dark mahogany coloured stout with a tan head and a little bit of cherry red, purple fringes. Looks all right. Looks all right. It's a beer up close in a glass. So the head's a little foamy because I had no choice. The roll looks all right. It's got a decent body to it based on the evidence of that. It's a whiff. There's lots of cherry in there. There is lots of cherry. And it reminds me of the cherry drops, that particular sweet, dark, black cherry, if you will. Black Forest Gateaux is the vibe I'm getting. So I'm getting some chocolate and some sweetness. Big Black Forest Gateaux vibes going on with this one. So, not so boozy. I've had stouts that are au fait with a Black Forest Gateaux in the past, but they've tended to have been barrel aged and really boozy. This one is much more sensible. It doesn't sort of make any bones that it's a lower ABV, but it doesn't shout anything either. It's got sweet cherry, chocolate, vanilla, and a balanced roast on that malt. So it looks all right. It smells really quite nice. Let's have a taste. Cheers. The body, medium. Carbonation is low. And the flavour is nice. It is nice. It's balanced, which based on the nose, I was expecting it to be sort of erring on the sweet side. It's not. There is sweetness and natural sweetness of that cherry flavour, but it plays perfectly with the roasted malts that sit behind it and support it. And it's a really well thought out profile. Not a lot more to say about it really. Simple and effective. I like cherry stout. I like cherries in anything. The new Titanic Cherry Porter is really good. This is of a similar ilk, not quite so sweet as that. So if you like cherry flavoured beers, but find that one overly sweet, this one perhaps want to give a try. It's a balanced, sweet, slightly malty. Little hint of bitterness on the back end. There you go. That is it in a nutshell. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, Cherry Blitzer's Best. Let's see what the world of Untapped thinks of it. And it says there have been a rather low 48 check-ins with an average of 3.46. Not sure I agree with the average, but there we go. Let's do my board choice. But nothing on it at the minute. Let's give it some points. So, visuals. Let's just top it off. Try and go for it. Am I going to get anything? That's the only letdown really on the visuals. They're nice, deep, dark mahogany brown, verging on black with purpley red fringes. It looks like it should. The downside is that head. And I have no doubt that if you pour that on cask through a sparkler, it was quite nice. Quite nice. I'm going to give it the 0.75 on that front. Because as I say, I'd like a bit more depth of colour and just a decent more head. Aroma, I like it. It's got that nice dark black cherry vibe. I think black cherry yogurt, cherry drops even. That kind of vibe. And the Black Forest Gateaux with that chocolate and that vanilla sweetness coming through. And the malts just round it out nicely. I really like the aroma. Giving it a point. Body. This one is medium. But it feels a little thinner than regular Blitzer's Best I had last week. Not by much, just by a smidge. And for that reason alone, I'm going to give it a 0.75. I want more body, more oomph to this one. Loads of oats would really round this one out nicely. Taste though, I really quite like. Cherry, chocolate, vanilla, malt. Does exactly what it says on the tin. So it's having a point. And the finish, balanced. Cherry, cherry. Balanced and cherry. That's it. That's really it. Subtle bitterness, maybe. That's what it should. Do I want to change it though? I think I do. I think I want more roasted malt on the back end. Not a lot, just a touch. Just to, because I like that in the stout. I like the finish to be really moreish and roasty and bitter. It's just lacking a little bit of that. Regular Blitzer's Best is a little better in that department for me. So I'll give it the 0.75. Which means that Cherry Blitzer's Best has got 4.25 out of 5 from me. So we'll go on to the bonus points. Well, it can't have the full bonus because it can get a full 5 out of 5. Would I buy it again? I'm not sure. I like cherry in a beer, but I think I prefer regular Blitzer's Best over this one because it's much more my thing. But I think I would. I'd buy it on cask to try it. So yes, I would for that reason. Because I want to try it on cask and see how much better it is. Value for money. Again, I picked this one up at Warhammer World and I paid about £4.75 a bottle. Make of that what you will. I'm going to say this one isn't great value for money compared to the regular Blitzer's Best because I prefer that one, simply put. So Cherry Blitzer's Best, 4.25 out of 5 with a buy again bonus. There we go. So that's the third of my Warhammer related beers for the month of March. There's one more to go next week. It's not a stout. We'll leave it at that. So keep your eyes peeled if you want to see what it is. This one though, Cherry Blitzer's Best, it's all right. It's all right. If you like cherry, but don't want it overly sweet, this is a beer you probably enjoy. We'll leave it there and say that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for the last of the Warhammer beers in March. Bye for now.